This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, he rarely turns it over. Great.
And a view at dusk out over Temple Square in the entertainment district of City Creek here in Utah. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Is here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Freak. He's in at point guard. Batum is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Spencer Hawes, and it's Lin in at the 2. Batum dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Freak kicks to Batum. There's a good screen. Outside, Lin. Feeds to Freak. Gets a very good look and converts.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Exum kicks to Booker. Hayward outside. 1:27 left in the first quarter. To the wing right side, Ingles. And that's collected by Spencer Hawes.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Fires for 3, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Freak. Freak's got his second bucket tonight.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Shot's good by Lyons.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lin's got 7 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Hayward goes in, and Utah again with the bucket.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
It's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And Zeller kicks to Lin. Zeller setting the pick for Lin. Back to Zeller. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Hayward goes in, and easy 2 points on the layup. Hayward's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance,
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like...
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Alec Burks. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended with 20 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. It was a positive sign in what has been a slow start to the season for his basketball team. Perhaps things are starting to turn around, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Here's Walker. Charlotte no good that time either. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Burks. And that one's good. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now here's Freak. Burks covering. Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They double him with Freak. Inside, it's stolen by Kaminsky. And now Kid Gilchrist running the floor all by himself. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Cotton, covered by Hairston. Gobert can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Screen by Jones. Freak. And again, the Hornets missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Back to Favors. No luck. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey.
And so that's the end of the first half. Jazz lead.
Well, guys, I'm here.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some decent buckets because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense leading straight into our offense. Looking for an area to improve on, it's our scoring in the low post. We need to work the ball in.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do. Here for the Hornets, Kaminsky comes in for Jefferson, and Freak subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Setting the floor for the Hornets Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Jones. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Walker in at the point guard. Nice ball movement by Utah. Burks' shot is good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Hornets trail by 10. Walker the pass to Freak. Outside, Jones. Walker dishes to Freak. Back to Walker. Here's Freak. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Kicks it to Favors. Here's Burks. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They get it back. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Down low, here's Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Burks has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Jazz.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the feed to Favors. Nato. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Burks has been putting up the numbers. He has 12 points and 1 steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are.
Here's Freak. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Trevor Booker is out there with Lyles. And it's Exum in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Passes it to Booker. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Exum. Defense right on him. Lyles passes to Exum. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Jazz lead by 19.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And that one's good. Freak. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Gordon Hayward. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for the